The anime begins with a man named Xiaohei who just woke up from sleep. He panicked and went to his younger sister's room, Xiaobai, to wake her up. The two of them left the house in a hurry while running because Yama Emperor would surely scold them. In the palace, Yama was angry while waiting for the arrival of Xiaohei and Xiaobai. He told his female assistant named Sha that he would fire them both. Soon, they both arrived in front of Yama, and he asked about the mission he had given them. But they both answered simultaneously that they had not been able to complete their mission yet. Hearing their answer, Yama was immediately angry because they had joined the Black and White Warrior for 6 months but never completed their mission. Xiaohei and Xiaobai work as members of the Black and White Warrior or Grim Reaper. Their version of the Grim Reaper's job is not only to take human lives but also to maintain the balance of the world by hunting down the evil spirits that wreak havoc in the human world. With feelings still angry, Yama then gave them a new task, namely hunting evil spirits in the human world. The two rushed towards the pier to board the large ship about to head to the human world. After that, Xiaohei accidentally bumps into another Black and White Warrior, a masked man named Lei. Arriving on the ship, Xiaohei and Lei still look like they are not getting along. Even Xiaohei is still mocking Lei. Then came a woman named Lu Shu who conned Lei so he would not get emotional. Lu Shu said that Lei was the greatest Black and White Warrior today. However, Xiaohei replies that they will be the greatest Black and White Warriors. Afterward, Xiaohei and Xiaobai went to the ship's deck while waiting for the ship's departure time. On the other hand, there was a little boy who was beating some thugs for bullying him. Surprisingly, he can defeat all the thugs alone. It turns out that the child is being possessed by an evil spirit who is the target of Xiaobai and Xiaohei. The evil spirit immediately showed its strength, but the two of them ran in fear and fled from there. The evil spirit came out of the boy's body and chased them both to the roof of the building, and they fought. Xiaohei and Xiaobai looked overwhelmed by the spirit. Even Xiaobai was unconscious after being attacked by the evil spirit. Luckily, Lu Shu came to help them and attacked the evil spirit. She easily defeated the spirit and turned it into a small flying ball. After her task was finished, she immediately left them without saying anything. Xiaohei and Xiaobai are scolded by Yama for failing to complete their mission again. Not long after, a man named Zhang who was the adoptive father of Xiaohei and Xiaobai came before Yama. Sha asked why Zhang had come there, but before Zhang answered Sha's question, Yama interrupted their conversation and told Sha to give another new mission to Xiaohei and Xiaobai. After the two of them left, Zhang said that the current Tianqi seal had cracked and was about to break. On the other hand, Xiaohei and Xiaobai are tasked with taking the life of an unknown comic book man, so they both monitor the man's movements. Soon, the man was approached by a woman named Xiao Xia who is a model. The man seems to like Xiao Xia who cares for him. Even that day, she came to cheer him up and give him food. It seems they both love each other. After Xiao Xia leaves, Xiaohei then tells Xiaobai to immediately carry out their task of taking his life. It turns out that the Black and White Warriors always make their targets die naturally and reasonably. So, most of them make their targets crash and die. Shortly after, they left the apartment and went to the garden, looking for a flower pot to kill the man. But Xiaohei sees the man go by taxi and leave his apartment, so their original plan fails. The two of them are still chasing the man. Xiaohei pretends to be a beggar. However, since the man had no money, he only gave him $2. Seeing this, Xiaohei was angry and said why such small money was given to beggars. After that, the man offers a piece of sandwich which is his lunch for Xiaohei. It turned out that the man had gone to the editor's office to give him his comic. However, a female editor who met him insulted the man's comics and called them old-fashioned comics. The man said that for the past 10 years, he has always worked hard and only made comics that he likes without following the current trend. The woman said viciously that it was better for him to jump from the top of the building if he couldn't achieve his goals so far. It turns out that the woman is being possessed by Xiaohei, so the man feels frustrated and wants to end his life because his comic is rejected. The man actually went to the top of the building to do the unthinkable. But he hesitates when he remembers Xiao Xia who always cares for him. Soon, he saw Xiao Xia walking while making out with a man under the building. But it turns out to be just an illusion created by Xiaohei. Actually, Xiaohei doesn't have the heart to kill the man because he's a good man. When the man jumped from the top of the building, Xiaohei, who saw the sandwich he had given him, asked Xiaobai to help the man. Arriving at the bottom, the people became scared because they saw the man jump from the top of the building but were not hurt. The female editor who had woken up immediately met the man because she had read his comics. She was interested and would cooperate with the man, and she would even make a contract for him. Meanwhile, Xiaohei and Xiaobai cry together because their mission failed again. On the other hand, Lei is seen practicing using a robot to become their opponent with hell difficulty. He was initially troubled and bounced off by the robot's attack, but he got up and attacked the robot until it was crushed. While Lei was practicing, it turned out that Lu Shu was also there just to watch him while drinking alcohol. They then told Lu Shu to train, but Lu Shu, who was strong, said she just needed to eat and play. Not long after, a subordinate of Yama came to them to inform them that the current Tianqi seal had been cracked. He also said that Yama had instead told Xiao He and Xiao Bai to complete a mission near the seal. Even now, they were trapped inside the seal. The scene then switches to Xiao He, who just woke up and is already in a strange place at that time. Xiao He can only remember before he fainted, Sha gave an impromptu mission to take the life of a scientist grandfather on a submarine. But the terminally ill grandfather asks Xiao He to take him for a walk to see the scenery near the Tianqi seal. However, Xiao He is trapped in the Tianqi seal. At the same time, Xiao Bai manages to save herself thanks to the rescue capsule. On the boat, Xiao Bai is scolded by Zhang for letting Xiao He disappear under the lake. Then came a man named Bai Long, who calms Xiao Bai to stop crying, saying not to worry because the spirit hunting team had already arrived to look for Xiao He. Xiao Bai asked why the Tianqi seal made the spirit hunters panic. Bai Long explained that Zhang had already defeated the 100 most vicious ghosts and locked them in the seal. As Bai Long was telling the story, the seal was finally completely shattered until the spirits started to come out of it. Meanwhile, Xiao He, who continued to walk through the place, was frustrated because he couldn't find a way out until he heard someone's voice. He immediately went to the source of the sound. After that, Xiao He found a giant statue and saw a man named Sansong Wuzi on top of the statue. Sansong said that he had been confined for 1,000 years there. Meanwhile, Zhang, who was on the ship, panicked when he saw the spirits starting to escape. He tells Bai Long to send all the spirit hunters to the Tianqi seal. Not long after, a giant ghost appeared. Zhang said that it was one of the 100 evil ghosts that he sealed. Meanwhile, down there, Xiao He is still talking to Sansong. He said that at this time, Xiao He had returned home. Xiao He then feels confused about the meaning of Sansong's words. After that, Sansong approaches Xiao He and says that his memory is getting worse or that the black and white warriors have done something to him, so Xiao He forgets his past. Shortly after, Sansong binds Xiao He with iron chains while exposing all the spirits sealed in that place. Until then, he said something surprising because he said that Xiao He was one of their members. While on the boat, the giant spirit figure looks very angry at Zhang because he has kept him locked up all this time. However, Zhang unexpectedly possessed such tremendous strength. With just one spit, he could destroy that gigantic spirit figure. After that, Zhang intends to go down directly to the bottom of the lake to save Xiao He, while Bai Long is asked to prepare a weapon called the Jinko cannon. On the other hand, Xiao He still can't believe Sansong's words, so he uses his strength to untie the chains that bind his body. Meanwhile, Sansong is absorbing the spirit energy to increase his strength while continuing to say that Xiao He is his friend. Zhang was determined to immediately go under the lake so he could save Xiao He, so even he didn't want to listen to Bai Long's advice that it was very dangerous. Soon, Lu Shu arrived on the ship, and Zhang left Xiao Bai for Lu Shu. He then advised Bai Long that if he didn't return within an hour, he had to shoot the Jinko cannon. But Bai Long thought it was too dangerous because Zhang and Xiao He could also be killed. But Zhang still convinced Bai Long to do just that. Meanwhile, Xiao He is still watching Sansong, who is absorbing another spirit's aura. After that, a bald-headed spirit comes and is about to attack Sansong, but Xiao He protects him and slashes at the spirit body. But the spirit did not just disappear because the spirit body turned into black auras and then attacked and bound Xiao He's body. Sansong says that although the seal they are in is called the Great Seal of 100 Ghosts, but the spirits trapped there are only 99 because the other one is Xiao He. Not long after that, the bald spirit entered Xiao He's body until he was in a lot of pain. Xiao He, who is in pain, is even put in by other spirits by Sansong so that Xiao He is strong enough to become his food. Unknowingly, Sansong has put too many spirits into Xiao He's body until he turns into a demon. On the other hand, as he was about to enter the seal, Zhang was blocked by the 3 spirits in front of the seal. Suddenly, he felt an aura coming out of Xiao He's body. Inside, Sansong attacks Xiao He, who has become a demon, but he is defeated because, at that time, Xiao He's strength is greater than him. Zhang also wanted to immediately save Xiao He. However, the 3 spirits were still blocking him. After that, Zhang took out his sword called the Ghost Behead Blade, which only one slash could defeat the spirits. Afterward, he went straight into the hole to look for Xiao He's whereabouts. Their fight is not over yet. Sansong attacks him again, saying he wants to help Xiao He remember his past. After being hit by the power of Sansong, Xiao He can remember about himself and a girl named Xiao Huan. Sansong, who sees Xiao He not moving, immediately catches him, while Xiao He keeps trying to remember his past. When Sansong was about to swallow Xiao He, Zhang suddenly came over. Zhang immediately attacked Sansong, but it turned out that Sansong was holding back the attack of his Ghost Behead Blade sword. After that, Zhang unleashed even more power to attack him. The scene changes to Xiao He's past. It turned out that Xiao He was the son of the king. At that time, he met his mother, who was a queen. She was worried because her baby girl, Xiao Huan, was predicted to grow up as the incarnation of the fox spirit. At that time, his mother advised Xiao He to always take care of Xiao Huan no matter what happened. Soon, a royal guard came to report to the queen that the nobles had gathered in their palace to urge the emperor to kill Xiao Huan, because the issue of the incarnation of the fox demon has spread widely in the kingdom. On the boat, Xiao Bai, who overheard Bai Long's words that Xiao He had been swallowed by a spirit named Sansong, immediately fell silent and couldn't believe it. Meanwhile, Xiao He is in a place called the Void, or the space after death. In that realm, Xiao He's consciousness is divided into three, namely his own consciousness, his consciousness in the form of a demon, and his consciousness as a prince, and the glimpse of his past he knew from his consciousness as a prince. The flashback of Xiao He's past continues. The queen meets an old male master and says their dynasty is in ruins because the birth of Xiao Huan will cause disaster everywhere. Soon, a new dynasty began to be formed, and the soldiers of the new dynasty tried to get rid of everyone from the old dynasty. So the queen took her 2 children to run away from there. But just a little longer, they could pass a secret passage. Xiao Huan fell and cried until her voice was heard by the soldiers. The queen saved her 2 children and sacrificed herself. Then she advised that they should meet a man named General Shu who would definitely help them. The scene is back on the ship. Lu Shu asked if the Jinko cannon was ready as Zhang ordered to fire it within an hour after he left. Bai Long replied that the weapon wasn't ready to fire yet as it would take some time to launch it. After that, Lu Shu met Xiao Bai, who was crying. Xiao Bai immediately told her that she had known for a long time that Xiao He was not her real brother. Even she also knows that Xiao He is the incarnation of one of the 100 demons. Meanwhile, in the void space appears another consciousness of Xiao He, which is the consciousness when he and Xiao Huan left the kingdom. Xiao He's past story continues again. Xiao He and Xiao Huan finally managed to meet General Shu, but he instead betrayed and handed them both over to the new dynasty. Afterward, Xiao Huan makes Xiao He faint, so he doesn't see the fox demon's power that she has. Eventually, Xiao Huan killed General Shu and the 2 men who came with him. After that incident, Xiao He and Xiao Huan lived in misery in an abandoned temple. So far, they were only able to eat a piece of bread. Xiao Huan was bored from always eating bread. She wanted to eat something else. Xiao He decides to look for food in the city. After Xiao He left, Xiao Huan showed her true form as a fox demon. Soon, the black and white warriors came to the temple to capture her. Unexpectedly, the people who caught Xiao Huan were Lei and Lu Shu. Meanwhile, Xiao He, who managed to get food for Xiao Huan and was on his way home, heard the residents say that the daughter of the previous dynasty would be executed. Hearing this, Xiao He rushed to the place where the residents gathered. Upon arrival, he sees Lei and Lu Shu hand over Xiao Huan to the new dynasty to be executed. Xiao Huan will be executed by being tied up and pulled by 5 horses that will run in different directions. Since their task was done, Lu Shu and Lei immediately left, but there was a look of regret on Lu Shu's face. When Xiao He arrives at the vanguard, he sees Xiao Huan being executed until her head is cut off and rolls down in front of him. He felt very sad because he had promised to always care for her. Soon, Xiao He died on the spot because he was bombarded with several spears pierced his body by the soldiers of the new dynasty. Elsewhere, Lei and his robot seek a master in the 6th palace of hell to ask for his help. After that, he meets a man named Yao Renju who is one of the 10 generals of hell, Leopard Tail. Renju attacks Lei, but the mother robot says they need the help of a master from the 6th palace to solve the problem in the Tianqi Seal. Hearing this, Renju took them to meet another hell general named Si Cao Tongrong who is one of the 10 generals of hell, Fish Gill. Cao said that the 6th palace of hell is not under the auspices of the black and white warrior, which means the generals don't want to help them. Cao ordered Lei to tell Zhang to immediately return to the 6th palace of hell. Lei asked if Cao's leg was broken so he couldn't come to see Zhang in person. Hearing Lei's words, Cao was angry and let out his strength. Soon, 2 generals of hell came along, which was a female general named Dong Ting, the strongest general of the 10 generals of hell, and another female general named Fu Fu. Dong Ting's arrival made Cao's arrogance disappear instantly. Cao provokes Dong Ting not to help the black and white warriors, but Fu Fu and Dong Ting say that they will pass this on to the master. The scene returns to Xiao He, who doesn't believe in the past that he has seen. His demonic consciousness also said that the black and white warrior only used him as a guard dog. On the other hand, Zhang and Sansong are still fighting. Sansong seems to still be able to withstand the barrage of attacks from Zhang. Meanwhile, Lu Shu ordered Bai Long to fire the Jinko cannon immediately because they had been waiting for more than an hour. The scene returns to Xiao He, who continues to beat his demon form because he doesn't believe the reality they show. Not long after, he moved into a wooden boat. Xiao He, who feels disappointed, says he will end this world with his own hands. On the other hand, Sansong was already injured due to Zhang's repeated attacks. He immediately showed his greatest strength. Suddenly, Sansong felt pain until his body released an explosion that enveloped the place with thick smoke. From within the smoke came the voice of Sansong, who seemed scared because he saw someone. It turns out that the person is Xiao Hei in the form of a demon and greets Zhang with the words of long time no see. The moral that can be learned from this anime is that no matter how bad our past is, we must accept it. Let it be, and do the best now.